up, What Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Akagami no Shirayukihime, aka Snow White with the Red Hair, chapter 106. So last chapter, Ryu came up with his decision on what he wants to do, and he's going to have a talk with Shirayuki this chapter with his ultimate decision. So let's get to this chapter and see what happens next. Seriously researching, seriously sketching, and just how good are they? Here we go. Obi, I found her. I'll call her over. Thanks. Obi. Suzu came to get me and told me he'd take over. Did you get to finish your dinner? Yes, we just finished and Yuzuri was in the middle of buying dessert. The fire is pretty. Yeah, like the whole sky is misted over with stars, Suzu. That's just the smoke. See? It's baking nicely. Oh my god. Wasn't Ryu with you tonight? Yep, he's waiting over there. Little Ryu, eh? Where'd he get to? Ryu! Little Ryu! There he is. Ryu, did something wait. I have something I wanted to talk about with you, Shirayuki. Little Ryu, I'm going to go over there and have a drink. Huh? You don't mind if I stay? No. Shiryu... Oh, so it's not a confession. Thank fucking God. It's the other thing that I thought it was going to be. Or at least I hope it is. Yes, what is it? Oh, Ryu just slipped and face planted in the snow. Ryu, are you okay? Yeah. The journey to spread the Fosterius. I want to go with the both of you! Yay! Oh my god, I knew it was either going to be a confession to Shirayuki or Ryu wanted to go with Obi and Shirayuki. I knew it was going to be one of the two, and I was really hoping it was going to be the latter. Oh, thank God it was the latter. Eh? Yes, me too. I want you to go. Why? Because, little Ryu, you're being rude, young miss. Were you supposed to tell you why? Right. But before that, we'll freeze down here, so head on up, the both of you. I was told once, by the head pharmacist to treasure the things that broaden my world. I feel like I finally understand what she means a little. Oh my god, please do not be a confession. Don't be both. When our orders first brought us to Lyris, I didn't think that anything would change since we were doing the same work as pharmacists, but I feel like these 2 years have been different. The medicinal herbs that grow in this northern climate, the research into the Olin Maris, cooperating with the Night Circle, learning things from people and working together with them. It's important to gain their trust. That's not something I was able to do just by memorizing things. At the castle, I'm pretty sure the head pharmacist taught me all the things I needed to know. And once that was complete, she sent me into the world. If you can do it, little Ryu. But also, if I had come to Lyris by myself, I think I would never have understood that. It's because we've been together since our time back at the castle. For me, I feel like I was able to become a pharmacist of Lyris because the both of you were there to bridge the gap between me, the way I was, and the people of the outside world. Shirayuki, thank you for working with me. Whoa, this is so true, though. I totally agree with what Ryu was saying, because Ryu was really, really sheltered. When we first met Ryu, he was an extremely sheltered kid. And I totally relate to what he's saying because I was like that too. I was very, very sheltered until high school, and then I really, that's when I really began to kind of broaden my worldview a little bit. Because I went to, for those of you that don't know, I basically up until high school I was around like upper middle class kids / families, and then for high school, I went to like a working class high school, so it was really different. So I kind of broadened my horizons a little bit. And then when I met my boyfriend, or my man's, or I should say my ex-man's, really broadened my horizons. But my current man's that I'm with now, he really broadened my horizons and helped shape me into the person that I am now. So yeah, I totally understand what Ryu was saying. I can really relate to that. And And I don't think I would have gotten to this point by myself. And I'm curious if anyone else feels that way, especially if you've been like sheltered your entire life, or for a good chunk of your life, like I was. Of course, I love medicinal herbs and herb gardens, and I wanted to work with them forever, but I've come to understand that staying in one spot like that isn't a good thing. The reason I can be a pharmacist at all is because the pharmacy is a place everyone builds together, thinking about it and doing what's in their own... Oh, fuck, I missed... Ah! The reason I can be a pharmacist at all is because the pharmacy is a place everyone builds together. By seeing something, thinking about it, and doing what's in their own power time and time again, I want to be one of them properly. So I don't want to go back to the castle. I want to go with you two, see the things you see and learn from them. Though I may not be much help, but I'll put a lot of thought into what I can do for you. I want to come with you if that's okay. Can I ask the head pharmacist? Of course. I totally love it. This is so well written. I love this. This is really well written right now. Obi, you'll need to build up your strength, little Ryu, young miss too. Since you share with me, I have something to say too. Ever since our time at the castle, I've always loved how you would never oversleep, just so you could harvest the herbs that were best picked in the mornings. And everyone knows you're the one who uses the most ink out of any of us in the pharmacy. You're careful with your work and warm, and I've watched you come to Lyris, a completely different environment, while bringing those principles with you, yet expanding your world at the same time. And I've learning so many things from watching you, and the reason I want to go together is because I love working with you, Ryu. Me too. Thank you. Really? Yes, teacher. I love that this chapter is basically talking about broadening your horizons. This is so important, especially right now, this theme of broadening your horizons and coming out of your shell, because right now in society, a lot of, at least from what I've noticed, and even, I've noticed my mom is coming like that too. My dad is more open-minded, but my mom is really, I'm so surprised by my mom, because she used to be extremely open-minded. Is that like society has become like it's become extremely black and white and good, you know what I mean? It's become extreme. You're either this part or this part of the spectrum. There's no gray area. You're not, or as my man says, there's not enough graying it up. And I love that my man says graying it up. That's just, when my man said that to me, I was like, oh my God, this is why I love my man so much. He loves graying it up. Oh my God, when he said that, that just made my fucking life. Oh, I love the gray area, because for those of you that have followed me long enough, you guys know that when I love covering material and fucking hey, just reading or watching material that gray, or as my man says, grays it up, that goes into the gray area, that's not so black and white, that's all about broadening the horizons. And with society right now so the correct word would be polarizing. Our society is so polarized and divided that this chapter is just so nice to have. A chapter about broadening your horizons and being so open-minded, and talking about how, talking about how, like in Ryu's case, how he used to be so close-minded, and how he has changed and grown into, expanding his horizons, and he wouldn't have done it if it wasn't, thanks to, Shirayuki and Obi, and he wouldn't have been able to do it by himself. I really like that. It's a nice chapter to have, especially right now, in these polarizing times. Hey guys, looks like Suzu and Yuzuri have come to see what's up. Should we get a drink and head back? Shall we? Yeah. I'll have to tell Suzu too. Me too. I need to be able to tell His Majesty Izana how I want to live in this country, the country where I met Zen and everyone. Fostrius. What are we going to do if the approval for the Fostrius drags out? I want to be able to introduce the Fostrius no matter where we are, but... Oh, I see. You're going with the concept that you can introduce it anywhere, so long as there's proper winter. But the order is based on the estimation of head pharmacist Garrick, and she knows the details of the research. I doubt there would be much deviation. That's what Shion said. So that's how it is. then I hope it all goes smoothly. Though it will be sad to leave Lyris. Yes, it will. I want a refill. Should we get another for both of you too? Me too. Yes, please. Get me what Suzu's having. I love Obi. Obi's just like, damn, looks like Suzu's just having a blast. Suzu looks like he's drunk off his ass. I love Obi so much. I've always thought so, but Obi, when the firelight strikes your face at night, it suits you. Does it? Maybe I look more manly that way. Obi, wherever I am or where I end up going, the fact that I can be who I am is because you come with me. I'm glad we were here in Lyris together. Thank you so much. Did little Ryu rub off on you? I look forward to working together more. I could say the same. No matter where I go with you from here, it should be interesting. Interesting. Whether it's the mountains or the sea or a base for the night circle. Yeah. Let's look forward to it. Head pharmacist, you've been hiding away in there since this morning. You're here, right? I'm coming in. She's here. That's good. Sure is. Hatsufusa too. Let's have a drink today. Huh? What are we celebrating? Huh? Your work is done. It's done? I'll check over it. My ever-guarded disciple has finally grown up a little. It's really done. This is done well. Was there something else? A letter? Oh, that must be from Ryu. Now then, bring out the booze. Let's go. But the workday's not done. What did he write? Oh, I see. So today was the day the person who manages the confirmation of the research showed up. Yep. What kind of person was it? Someone with a lonely aura, I expect. And I love that Garrick is so proud. He's like, yeah. Garrick's like, let's party. This is great. I love Garrick. Not at all. She was a serious type. Though very enthusiastic, a good person. Right around the same age as everyone else in the pharmacy. You know a lot. Hey, doesn't that sound like something Suzu would say? Well, since he's off duty today and all. Shirayuki, Obi, Ryu, I'm allowed to stay in Lyris and go on the trip with you. Yay! Yay, Garrick! Garrick is so. I think that's what Garrick. I think Garrick. I'm very curious what you guys think. In regards to this, I think Garrick was testing Ryu. I really do. I think Garrick was testing Ryu and he passed. Once we know. Oh my God, let me reread the sentence. I'm allowed to stay in Lyris and go on the trip with you once we know when we're going. 2 months later. Huh? Working me hard from the wee hours, even though I'm not really a swordsman. Oh? Hey, coming to get me for lunch? Obi, we're setting out. Huh? Yay! We're finally leaving Lyris! I'm hoping next chapter... we're finally gonna get back to the Zen art, because I really want to. I really, as much as I love the, as much as I enjoyed this arc, I'm enjoying these chapters and shit, and we're getting this growth. I want to get to the Zen content, goddammit, because like the Zen content was really set up like beautifully, and I really want to get to it. I'm hoping next month we're gonna get to the Zen content. I feel like we've settled everything here. It's Zen time. I want to see what Zen's been up to since we got a 2-month time skip. It's time to see what's going on with Zen. But overall with this chapter and with this and the past, I should say with the past couple of chapters, what Akizuki did was really, really nice. I really love the growth we got from Ryu, especially. Because when we met Ryu, as I said, Ryu was very closed off and he was very, solitary. And he just didn't, he was a loner. And now look at him. Look at him, man. He's even said it. He broadened his horizons. He's more open-minded. And Ryu's become a more warm, ever since he came to Lyris with Obi and Shirayuki, he was warmed up. Like, I should say his heart was icy. That would be a good way. He had an icy heart. He was very cold. And now he's such a warm person. He's such a kind person. And he's softened up. And it's really, really nice to see because he's broadened his horizons. He still has, the important parts of his personality, his hard work ethic and all that. And, Shirayuki mentioned that. And I like that Shirayuki mentioned that. And she said that was one of the best parts about him, and I think they need Ryu on this expedition because of that. And the other thing I'm very curious about, and I really I'm really curious what you guys think. I think Garrick was testing Ryu. I think he was. It really seems like Garrick was testing him with with the mission to go back, with the orders to go back to the castle. He wanted to see if Ryu was gonna go the Shirayuki or not, to see if he changed or whatnot. I really, really am curious what you guys think about it. To me, it seemed like a test, but and he passed. Why else would Garrick be like, yeah, that's like when he got the note from Ryu? Like, why else would Garrick be like, get the booze, let's go celebrate? I mean, why else would Garrick be doing that? I'm very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdican's Sake if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I could keep bringing you more Akagami no Shirayukihime content. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, go fund me, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All it's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.